scholars, and most importantly, the generous donors who make this university a place of pride, refuge, and possibility. I am Rihanna Rhymes, a graduating senior, majoring in public relations, journalism, and mass communication, proudly representing downtown Atlanta, Georgia. As a young girl, growing up in a low-income, single-parent home, I never imagined my journey would lead me to Atlanta. My very first step on this campus was moving there. I was in awe of this place as it was bigger and bolder than any virtual tour could have prepared me for. I didn't even tour A&T until after school started, but when I did, my guides, Brandon and Brian Day, taught me my very first lesson at A&T. Leadership at A&T should be both genuine and intentional. That spirit of leadership and support has followed me throughout my journey, especially in my global experiences. Similar to Michaela and Gabrielle, I have been fortunate to study abroad twice while at North Carolina A&T. I began studying Spanish in the first grade and was mentored closely by my middle school teacher, Senora Abel. She saw my potential early and poured into me year after year. She was the one who planted the seed. If you really want to become fluent in Spanish, you should study abroad in college. And from that moment on, I knew it was a goal I would achieve, though I was not sure how I would make it possible. In the fall of 2022, I worked closely with the Office of International Affairs to make that dream a reality. They helped me identify the right program for me, and more importantly, helped me secure the funding that would make it possible. One of those funding sources included the nationally competitive and prestigious Gilman International Scholarship. The Gilman International Scholarship is promoted jointly by North Carolina A&T Extraordinary Opportunities and the Office of International Affairs. Thanks to university support, I spent 33 unforgettable days in Costa Rica studying Spanish and sustainability, living with the host family, growing my fluency in Spanish, and developing a deeper global perspective. That experience transformed me. It made coming back home feel a little foreign, literally. I experienced what many students coin as reverse culture shock. I missed the affordability, the community, and yes, even the nightlife. This exposure to a different way of living socially and culturally served as a catalyst for my love of international education. I realized there was more to explore, and that's when I decided to go even bigger. Last fall, I studied abroad for a full semester in Barcelona, Spain. Going from a month to 4 months abroad took far more courage and far more money. I wasn't sure how to make it happen, but then with the mix of self-advocacy, support from my A&T village, and prayer, I received the Weaver Endowment Scholarship for $6,990 and a $1,500 International Education Scholarship from the Office of International Affairs. That changed everything. Because of that support, I lived a life that I only once dreamed of. I traveled to 7 different countries. I tutored English at a local school in Barcelona. I built relationships with friends and mentors from around the world. I grew my own company, Flier Inspired, a company dedicated to helping underserved students win scholarships and study abroad. This semester alone, I helped 2 students, one of whom is an Abbey, win the same National Gilman Scholarship that kicked off my global education journey. And this summer, I'll be headed back to Spain on an all-expense-paid internship to continue expanding the mission. I will spend 2 months interning for CIEE, the company that I studied with last semester, and supporting their marketing efforts for the high school study abroad program. Once I return, I will begin my full-time job in the fall, working as a business analyst for Accenture in the Atlanta office. When you get to this university, this is the kind of access and opportunity that you make possible. You're not just giving to a fund. You're giving to students like me. You're giving us a chance to grow, explore, lead, and thrive beyond borders. You're opening doors that many of us never even knew existed. The Weaver Scholarship is just one example of how endowed scholarships transform lives. Because of donors like you, I've been able to complete college debt-free with 2 funding global study abroad.
Good news.
That's why, on behalf of all student recipients, I am honored to present this evening's token of appreciation, a travel eye mask and luggage tags to each of you. These represent not only the journeys that we've taken, but the ones that you helped launch. As I prepare to walk across the stage on May 10th, I reflect with pride in knowing that I've accomplished everything I set out to do, and so much more. And despite where I started, I now leave equipped with the experience, confidence, and community to keep paying it forward. Studying abroad is one of the many endeavors I've had at A&T that has allowed me to pour into my campus community and uphold the core vision of my illustrious university by being engaged in transformative learning and innovative solutions to global challenges. Thank you to the donors present today and beyond for everything you've done to support students like me in prioritizing excelling as a scholar over worrying about financial burdens. It is now my pleasure to introduce someone who continues to champion global learning and student success through the arts here at A&T. Please help me welcome Dr. McLaurin.
Good afternoon, everyone. This year, the Equine Dancers of North Carolina A&T celebrates 40 years. The founder and artistic director of the Equine Dancers, Dr. Alumna, transitioned this past November, and we miss her greatly. And we're proud to be part of the legacy that she left on this campus and for the greater community. Dr. Gwynn was adamant about international travel and learning about other cultures firsthand whenever possible. The dance company, under her direction, began traveling in 1993. And since then, we've made many trips with students, taking along other faculty, and sometimes community members. We have traveled on faculty-led study abroad trips to places such as Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Brazil, Guyana, Ghana, South Africa, and in just over a week or so, Dr. Cheryl Stevens and I will make our third trip to Senegal with 4 students. Affording our students travel opportunities is not always easy, but we share Dr. Lynn's passion for helping our students see the world. Many thanks to the Office of International Affairs for the help in the process of this as well. The piece we are performing for you today is entitled The 74 Booth Wind. It is choreographed by Monique Walker to a song called Traveler by Black Coffee, and it was inspired by her experience as a child riding on a bus route in Philadelphia. Please enjoy.